What's up, YouTube fam? It's Patrick. So good to share another Wednesday practice session with y'all. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me last week, checking out the Get Going class, a fast moving, high paced practice experience. This one will be much more methodical, much more focused, helping you tap into the nuance of your own practice, how to work with your own puzzle pieces, and kind of find your own way through the madness, if you will. As usual, before we begin, please hit the like button. It greatly helps in the support of the channel. And after you finish, leave a comment. Let me know how this session was for you. Always good to, hear your feedback and, just see how you're enjoying the session. Just kind of notice any little details that are sticking out in your mind. When you're ready, I will meet you on your mat. Let's start today's practice lying down flat on your back. You can set your feet up as if you were about to enter bridge pose, and we'll go there sooner than later. But before we get to that point, let's settle down, maybe soften the eyes, and take a few breaths. Feel your heartbeat pulsing in your chest. Feel the energy of the room or practice space you find yourself in. Allow yourself to feel supported. Exhale to clear your system out completely. And then take a deep inhale. Feel the body, feel expansion through your ribcage, feel an elevation. Exhale, clear. Deep inhale. Be expansive, be open, be elevated. And exhale, clear. Two more just like that. Deep inhale. Pause. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Pause. Long exhale. Wherever you are here, move into the natural rhythm of your breath, hopefully a little bit longer in these moments, a little bit more purposeful. And then let the tips of your fingertips touch the backs of your Achilles tendons, drive through the heels and bridge your hips up slightly. See if you can scoot your shoulder blades underneath the body a bit. Feel your glutes active, feel your front hips lifting. And then lower your hips down. Drive up, lift again. Strengthen the back line of the body. Don't seek space, just find movement. Lower down. Drive, lift up. Lower down. Last one here. Drive, lift, elevate. Lower down. As you find the floor, hug your right knee into your chest. You can take your left leg anywhere you want. I'm keeping it where it is, but you can, of course, extend it out if you would like. Pull the right knee up towards the right collarbone, right armpit, right shoulder. See if you can stay nice and steady in your hips. Let your breath be simple. And now wherever you are, reach your left foot forward, float it off the ground. Hug yourself up so your chin creates a connection with your right knee or somewhere close. And then let go of the hands. Reach them up towards the ceiling. Try to keep the compression in your right side body. Feel the squeeze both in your core and in your right hip. Then slowly begin to reach the right foot long for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to hug your knees into your chest. 5, 4. Feel your core working. 3, 2, 1. Keep C-curving the spine. Lower your feet down to the floor. Lower head and shoulders down to the floor. Hug your left knee into the chest again and play any game you want with your right leg. Feel your ability to move your left knee towards your left armpit and adjust your pelvic position. And then also kind of feel what it's like if you keep your hips exactly the same. Like how can you have them hold this position and you're really moving through your left leg. Lean into the stability here just a bit more. Find the sensation in your left hip. And now begin to extend your right leg out long in front of you. And then lift your chest up. Try to have your chin touch your knee, your quad, and you are in there. Really feel the compression through your left side body. Try to hold everything here and then reach your hands up. Feel the C curving of the spine, the rounding forward. And you're nice and steady and stable here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the left leg out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big toes touch, knees into chest. C curve the spine more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to hold here, really small shape. Keep reaching through your fingers. You're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, roll forward, plant your hands down, and step back into downward facing dog. Now, as you get there, be animalistic. Bend elbows and knees, shake shoulders and hips. Get into your body a bit. So you played with the drive of your hips and you played with some activation in your core. Now begin to move around in that space. See what's there for you today. Notice, where you feel good, where you feel tight. What elements of the practice are showing up in this space right now? What elements of your body are showing up in this space right now? Root into the palms, find your way back to center. Drive into your hands. And then inhale, wave yourself forward into plank pose. If plank is too much on the wrist right now, lower your knees to the floor. And then roll back into down dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Again, option to drop the knees. Exhale, roll back into down dog. Moving through your spine, moving through your entire body. Roll forwards into plank. Exhale, roll back into dog. Last one, inhale, roll forwards into plank. And roll back into down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. On your exhale, right knee sweeps up to touch right tricep. Hold it in there. Push through your hands. Resist the floor. Squeezing in. Drive through your left leg. And then set your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Hop onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest up. And sink your hips down, keeping your left leg long and strong. So you want to think about the back left knee elevating towards the sky. And then you're breathing into your chest to create space. Notice what you find here. Allow yourself to be exploratory, even in the moments that are simple. Plant your palms down flat, three-legged dog. Your right leg lifts back up to the sky. Sweep through your right foot, stretch through your big toe, take an inhale. On your exhale, keeping your right leg long but bending your left knee. Draw the biggest circle, stepping your right foot to the outside of the right hand again, but really work the space there. Keep your right leg long, strong, connected. Land your right big toe. Bend your right knee briefly, leaning your chest out. And then push your hips up and back in space, straightening your right leg today. And again, straight is always relative in here. Work through your body. Find those hinging points. Find your folding creases. And breathe. Not only are you exploring, are you seeing what comes up? You're observing. You're noticing. You're trying to find the why. Trying to find a connection to all the space you maneuver through in these moments. Bend your right knee. Plant your hands down flat. And step back into downward facing dog. Right foot meets left. Inhale, your left leg stretches up towards the sky. On your exhale, left knee sweeps up to left tricep touch. Holding there, pushing through your hands, finding your connection to your core, your drive, and then your left foot steps just to the outside of your pinkies. Plant your fingertips on the floor. Let your hips sit low as your chest lifts up. So you almost want to think upward facing dog through the heart, and then a strong high lunge push through your back right leg. And it's really hard to do, but the more you can find that connection, the more work you'll be able to feel in your legs. And that work is helping us create more range. It's helping us create familiarity with depth. Even in this position, one of the things you can focus on more is pushing through your left foot just a bit. Notice how if you push through your left foot a bit, you can actually sink your hips deeper towards the inside of your left ankle. Plant your palms down flat, three-legged dog. The left leg sweeps up towards the sky. Keep your left leg as long as possible. Bend your right knee, and then draw the biggest possible circle, keeping your left leg straight. You'll land your left foot, left big toe, to the outside of your left pinky. Really fight that battle. See if you can surf those edges. Land your left big toe. Bend your left knee slightly. Elevate your chest. And then straighten your left leg. Fold down. Breathe into the back line of your body. See if you can use your breath to expand your low back as you melt down to the inside of your left shin. It's almost as if the top of your skull is racing towards the top of the mat. But your toes, they're not playing that game. Your toes are hunting your left hip crease. It's almost as if they're pulling up a bit, if you will. Breathe into this position for just a little bit longer. Flirt with the comfort, flirt with the discomfort. Bend your left knee, plant your palms down flat, and then step back into downward facing dog. Root into your palms, root into your feet. Inhale, roll forwards into your plank pose. Slowly lower all the way to the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto the back body. Lift your lower belly. Locust pose. Strong arms could reach through your feet. Steady, stable presence. Breathing in here. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, rise into upward facing dog. Driving through your palms. Pull your hip points forward. And then exhale, wave back into downward facing dog. As you make it there, feel your hip points spilling forward. Drive into your hands, grip through your fingers. Deep inhale and audible exhale. Push into the palms, look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale, step or float feet to the outsides of your hands. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, hands chase the sky. Exhale, sit down, active squat. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bent. Exhale, vinyasa. Find your pace here through these A's. Keep pushing into your thumbs. Create strength and stability in your shoulders. Look forward again. Lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale, step or float feet to the outsides of your hands. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, get longer and taller. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bent. Vinyasa. Use your breath, use your body to become more and more connected to the moment. Keep it simple for yourself here. Look forward, lift heels, bend knees, step or float feet to the outsides of your hands. Inhale, active squat, feel strength, power, stability in your legs. Exhale, straighten, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, get longer and taller. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bent. Vinyasa. Playing into your hands, playing into your feet, waving into your spine, respecting your points of contact with the floor, and using them to help you build more into the different environments and elements of your practice. Last round here, look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale, gently land, feet to outside of hands, stepping or floating. Inhale, active squat, pull your knees apart, sit lower. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, stretch your hands up to the sky. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to the floor, elbows bent. Exhale, vinyasa, find your rhythm. Everything placed, mindfully organized as you sweep from spot to spot. Feel your heart racing a little bit faster. Feel your breath moving with a little bit more ferocity. And then inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. On the exhale, bring your right knee to touch your right tricep. Hold or rise onto your left fingertips. Hold or reach your left hand forward. Squeeze your right knee in towards your ribcage. Find structure and stability here. And then land your left hand. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Take an inhale. On your exhale, right foot journeys up to your right thumb. Inhale, rise into high lunge. Lift yourself away from the floor. Defy gravity. We've been low quite a lot during this practice. So see what it's like to rise up. See if you can keep the pressure in your left big toe. Push into your right foot, but sink a bit deeper. Bring your hands to heart center. Take the inhale. And then hug your left knee into your chest as you rise to stand at the top of the mat. Catch your left knee. Give it a squeeze. Feel taller. Feel the wobble. If you lose your balance, I just did. It's part of the game sometimes. And now let the left leg go. Straighten it out in front of you. Whatever height happens, happens. Sweep your left leg back in space. Bend your right knee, moving through crouching warrior to land in high lunge. Inhale, stretch your hands up towards the sky. On your exhale, sink your hips as low towards your front right heel as possible. Let your right knee trace out towards the top of the mat as much as it can muster in this moment. Place your hands on the floor. Step back, downward, facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches up towards the sky. On your exhale, left knee hunts left tricep, finds a home. Push into your right toes. Rise onto your right fingertips. Hold or stay here. Option to float. Your right hand forward. Keep squeezing your left knee. And again, when you're flirting with balance, you're flirting with instability. Play that game. See what shows up. Right hand plants. Left leg chases the sky. Inhaling here. On your exhale, left foot up to left thumb. Inhale, rise. High lunge. Get longer and taller. And then exhale, sink deeper. Active legs helping you create space, helping you find a home. Bring your hands to heart center. Trust your breath. Straighten your left leg as you pull your right knee into your chest, rising to one-legged Tadasana. Catch the space just in front of your right shin. Again, play with the wobble. It's definitely getting to me today. And see if you can drive through your left leg to get taller. Breathe in here. Elevate through the front line of your body. Keep your left leg where it is. Straighten your right leg out in front of you. Reach it forward. Push down into your left big toe. Hold here. Feel the stability. And then sweep your right foot back in space. Bend your left knee. Lean out into your variation of crouching warrior. And then slowly land your right foot at the back of the mat. Stretch your hands up towards the sky. Inhale. On your exhale, begin to sink into the deepest lunge you can. So trying to keep your right leg as straight as possible. And then allow yourself to really drop down and in. Think left knee hunting the top of the mat. Try to get onto the top of your big toe here. Breathing in. And then hands to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Your rendition of a vinyasa here. Changing things up, giving yourself a nice rhythm. When you're playing with nuance, when you're playing with the specifics, it's always good to break it up a little bit here and there. Inhale, your right leg lifts up to the sky. Let's build on the sequence. On your exhale, right knee up to right tricep touch. Hold or rise onto your fingertips. Hold or stretch your left hand forward. Feel your length. Be organized here. Left hand to the floor, right leg to the sky. Bend your left knee to create space. And then drive your right knee into the chest. Let your right foot land by right thumb. Inhale, rise into high lunge. Build, strengthen the foundation of your feet. Hands to heart center. One-legged Tadasana, left knee lifts into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Get taller as you push through your right big toe. Let your left leg go and stretch your foot out in front of you. Long spine, kick up here. Bend your left knee, pull it into your chest. Reach your right hand down towards the floor as you peel your left hip open, kicking your left foot towards the back of the mat, finding your variation of Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. See if you can spin your right shoulder a little bit more towards the left corner of the mat. Holding here. Breathing here. Bend your right knee, step your left foot all the way to warrior two. Take an inhale as you land, and then exhale, sink deeper into the pose. Reach through your hands. Opening up. Find stability. Find your gaze. Allow yourself to look into what's next. Of course, the second round of the series, right? But allow yourself to marinate in what's now. Roll onto your left toes, squaring everything off for lunge. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, sink down. Hips chasing your right heel. Fingers chasing the sky. Finding depth. Stay pushing into your left big toe. Hands to floor. Downward. Facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Feel the power in your feet. On your exhale, left knee sweeps up to left tricep. Hold or rise onto your right fingertips. Keep pushing into your left hand, option to lift. Your right hand off the ground. Find the float. Feel the squeezing in. I keep saying it today, but play in the space of instability. See what's there. Right hand plants. Left leg sweeps up to the sky. On your exhale, left knee into chest. Roll your spine forward, left foot lands by left thumb. Inhale, rise. High lunge, get taller. Create space and then sink down just a bit. Feel the verticality of this space. Notice the very professional approach to your lunge. Can you push into your right foot and your left foot equally? Bring your hands to heart center. Guide yourself forward into one leg Tadasana, left leg straightening, right knee hugging into your chest. Get taller. Push through your left big toe. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, release your right leg, sweep it out in front of you. It's more of a kick. You want to feel the close at your right hip, stretching the right foot out as far as you can, and then pull your right knee back into your chest. From here, roll your left shoulder down towards the floor, left hand guiding the way. As you peel your right hip open, finding a variation of half moon. Where can you allow your breath to help you open up your left side body? How can you feel the rotation that spins your left shoulder down towards the floor just a bit? Pushing into your left big toe, lift through your right leg, and then step back gracefully to warrior two. Inhale as you land softly, and then exhale. Sink deeper into the pose. And let this be the space where you stop bouncing around. Trust your stability here. Breathe into your back body. See if that helps you get taller and engage your core just a bit more. Take one more breath here. And then roll over your right toes, finding your lunge. Stretch your hands up towards the sky. Take an inhale. On your exhale, sink your hips down as if everything is chasing the back of your left heel, your left Achilles tendon. Feel the closure behind your left knee. Stretch up with your hands. Hold here. Palms to the floor. Step back. Downward. Facing dog. Inhale, wave forward into your plank pose. And exhale, move through your vinyasa. Wonderful work. We have one more round through the sequence. Stick with it. Trust your breath, trust your body, trust your mind. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Hold or hop onto left fingertips. Hold or stretch your left hand forward. And maybe trust your mind isn't the right cue. Maybe it's work with your mind. Will yourself. Find your own amount of perseverance. Stick to itness. Plant your left hand down. Stretch your right leg up and back. Take a breath there. On your exhale, right foot chases your right thumb. Rise into your high lunge. Lift up, get taller. Bring your hands to heart center. Engage your core. A single leg Tadasana, pushing into your right big toe. Hug your left knee into your chest. Get tall here. Notice how you're getting more balance. Let your left leg go. Stretch it forward. Kick it out. This time, keep your left leg straight. Draw the biggest possible circle, sweeping your left foot all the way back towards half moon. Get buoyant in your right knee as you need to. Use your breath to expand the position, helping you open up, helping you play in unknown territory. Bend your right knee. Step back. Warrior two. Exhale, really sink into the position. Peel your hands open and feel an anchoring in the outer edge of your left foot. That's allowing depth. Beautiful, stable breath. Roll over your toes. Square your hips off. Stretch your hands towards the sky. Take an inhale. On your exhale, sink your hips down towards the back of your right heel. Right knee stretching forward. Hands reaching towards the sky. One more breath here. On your exhale, hands to the ground. Step back into downward, facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. On your exhale, left knee up to left tricep touch. Hold or rise onto right fingers. Hold or reach the right hand forward. Again, keep squeezing in. Remember to push, especially with your left hand if it's your non-dominant paw. Breathing in there just a little bit more. Stick with it. Plant your right hand down. Three-legged dog. Inhales, your left leg stretches up. Exhale, left knee rolls into the chest. Left foot finds left thumb. Inhale, rise. Get tall in your lunge. And then feel your hips sinking down. Play the structure of the pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Drive into your left big toes. You pull your right knee into your chest. Allow yourself to get taller. Hug the right knee and notice the waviness of your balance. Let your right leg go. Kick it forward. Holding here. Sweep your right foot all the way back and around. Draw the biggest possible circle, just as you did on the other side. And even if your right foot's skimming the floor, who cares? If your right foot's touching the ceiling, amazing, but also, who cares? It's your practice. Be involved. Be connected to it. Work with your puzzle pieces. Try to play them in the best way that you can. Make the pieces fit together. Bend your left knee. Step back to warrior two. Inhale softens you into the space. Exhale sinks you deeper into the space. Feel a lot of action in your back right leg. Open your arms up into the T. Breathe tall here, and then look over your fingers, front or back. If you never look back, just notice what it's like. Maybe that completely changes your perspective on the practice, the simplest thing. Roll over your right toes. Stretch your hands up to the sky. Know your legs have been working hard today. Mine too. Last round, let's sink your hips all the way down to your left heel. Try to get on top of your toes. Really push into the right toes. Sink down and in. Just a bit more. Create your space. Hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Move through your vinyasa. As you lift your hips up and back, push into the palms. Look forward, lift heels, bend knees. Bottom of exhale. Step or float feet through, coming onto your back. right where we started. Let the tips of the fingertips touch your Achilles tendons. We have one final pose today, and it is bridge. So ground down through your heels. Push your hips up towards the sky. Scoot your shoulder blades underneath you. Feel the shins pulling underneath you. Push your arms down into the floor to help create elevation. And just hold here. Notice how the longer you're here, the more you can kind of get out of your legs. It's really interesting. Try to breathe consistently with a sense of calm, with a sense of mindfulness. And then let it go. Let your hips land. Let your body soften. Let your mind move to a space of ease. For the next 4 or 5 breaths, don't move. Be here just as you are. Notice every part of your body alive and part of the practice, part of what brought you to this point in the journey. And slowly bring the inner arches of your feet together, the outer line of your feet together. Let your knees splay open. Supta Baddha Konasana, you could bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly, if you'd like. Or let your hands drop where they may. As you find this space, let your eyes softly close if they haven't yet. And then exhale, clear your system out completely. Inhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audible exhale. Allowing the release. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audible exhale. Feel that moving you into a deeper, more grounded space. We'll continue the same pattern, except you'll breathe exhaling through the nose. So seal the lips. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to clear everything. Push air out through the nose at a controlled, sustainable pace. Don't rush it. Give yourself liberty to own the breath. Begin your inhale again here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. Consistent pace. Clearing pace. Try to take all the air out of your system. Last round here. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Notice how you can use your nose as a faucet of sorts to modulate the pressure, the speed, the intensity of the exhale. Feel free to continue to breathe in this pattern. Feel free to continue to breathe in this way. Feel free to move into something softer, or into nothing in particular at all. Allow yourself to be clear, to be present, to be calm as you move into this space of deep ease, this space in between awake and asleep, a space that's present and yet not involved. Dive deeper into yourself as you surround your sense of being, I guess, within your own physical fortress, living within the safety of your own bones, your own structure, your own state of mind, bathing in the peace of your own being. As always, y'all, it is such a pleasure to share space with you here on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me. Feel free to linger in this moment for as long as you need to today. I look forward to sharing space with you again soon. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Peace.